Hey guys, my name is McKenna and welcome to my channel. The main reason for creating this channel is obviously to keep all my family and friends from home connected, to see what I'm doing, and to keep everyone kind of in the know of what it's like to be a part of the Disney cast member DCP experience. And like I've said before, I'm super blessed to be given this opportunity, and I honestly know I'm going to create so many amazing memories and moments, so I want to try to document it as much as I can. I love memories caught on camera, so yeah, I'm very excited. But yeah, so this is definitely a new experience for me. I have never been this far away from home. I'm used to being like 45 minutes away from my hometown for college, so this is definitely going to be a big shock for me, moving all the way across the country basically. But I know that this is such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's something that I've always dreamt of doing. So I'm very excited, and yeah, you guys are all going to be along for the ride. So just a little bit of a background about my role in the DCP. I am a attractions cast member, which I'm very excited about, and I'll be working in Hollywood Studios, which only makes sense because I'm a Cali girl, born and raised in California. So very exciting. It's my home away from home, obviously in Florida. So I'm very excited to be working there, and I'll be working in Toy Story Land, which I think is the perfect fit for me because just the whole environment is just so cute, and I'm surrounded by kids every day, which I'm super passionate about. And I honestly can't wait to be creating magic for people on the daily. It's just something that I'm super excited for, and I can't wait to start. So yeah, I'm moving in 3 days, and I'll be working attractions at Toy Story Land, and yeah, it's gonna be an epic journey for sure. So I'm also going to talk about in this video a little bit about my arrival itinerary, because I just got that 2 days ago, and it is very exciting. And I feel like it's worth sharing because it's like something that a lot of people don't really talk about in their videos, and I feel like when I was just applying and I wanted to get more research on what this whole program's all about, you know, I didn't really know a lot about what the itinerary would be like and what it would show and what it wouldn't show, and I think there's been some changes this year as well. So I'm gonna go over that with you guys, and hopefully this is very informative for you and also kind of keeps you updated on what I'm going through as well. So yeah, let's begin. So first things first, when you get your arrival itinerary, of course the whole Disney Internships and Programs logo pops up, and it makes you super excited because it's just kind of that moment where you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm a Disney employee, this is insane. So that's always exciting. So on the top of the email it has that, and then basically it just tells you how excited they are to, you know, have you on their team, and that they're very excited for us to embark on our new Disney journey. So after that, it basically goes over really generally that everyone in this program needs to make sure that they bring a printed copy of the arrival itinerary, government issued photo ID, and the program ID as well. So those are super important to bring to every appointment during the beginning few days of getting onto your program, and basically just following all the appointments, you need to bring all those documents. So that is the first thing that it talks about in the arrival email. And then after that, it basically gives you an attachment of the itinerary. After I got my arrival itinerary, I found out that I got placed in Toy Story Land. So I'm so thrilled, and I couldn't have asked for a better location for me. I know people have said that Disney truly places you where you're meant to be placed, and I really had to believe in that before finding out my location, because I was super nervous, and honestly I couldn't have asked for a better location, and I know I'm gonna love it because Hollywood Studios right now has the new Star Wars land, and Toy Story Land is still pretty new as well. I was really excited when I found out that I got placed in Hollywood Studios, just because I'm super good with lots of crowds, super wonderful with families and kids. I love, and I'm super passionate about working with kids. So I'm very excited to be working in a place where I'm sure I'm gonna be surrounded by kids, like millions of kids a day. Like, I'm excited. I'm ready for that. I feel like I'm gonna thrive over there, and I can't wait to begin my job. I know I'm gonna be super passionate about what I'm doing, and it's just gonna be awesome. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better placement for me. And yeah, I'm just so pumped. Like, I'm excited for this. Also, really quick, I heard that working in Toy Story Land, we get called toys. We're called toys, you guys. I'm thrilled. That's so cute. I'm called a toy. Wow. It's a lifelong goal, you guys. I'm basically a brunette Barbie. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm a toy. So yay. That's exciting. Okay, I'll continue with important stuff. So now I'm going to talk about all the different types of appointments that are scheduled for your beginning arrivals. So on your itinerary, it talks about when you check into your housing complexes, and mine, I got into Chatham Square, so my check-in is obviously at Chatham. That's what I'm going to be getting my key at 8 in the morning on the 27th. And so I'm very excited because Chatham is known for being one of the central bus hubs of the whole apartment complexes that Disney owns. So I'm very excited because knowing that I won't have a car, it's going to be super nice and convenient to be able to have a bus always coming by my apartment complex. It's going to be very convenient, so I'm very excited for that. After that, so check in basically when you get your key and when you get into your housing complex. And like I said before, you won't really know so on the itinerary, it gives you which complex you do have, but it doesn't tell you how many roommates you have. So you're really gonna only find out how many roommates you have and how many bedrooms and things like that until you're going to walk into the door. That's when you're gonna find out. So that's the only part that I'm still a little bit anxious to find out, but I know everything's gonna work out and I'm very excited for getting to meet all my new roommates. So I'm very excited. But after that, because my role is a safety critical role, I am going to have to do my drug and alcohol testing, and on your itinerary it's going to be giving you a date and a time for that if you are a safety critical role like I am working attractions. So mine is on the 27th at 12:15, and it says where it's located. Mine's located at the Commons. So that is laid out for you on the itinerary, and it says like what you need to bring, any important documents if you need to, which bus you should take, and all that is listed for you, so it's pretty clear and precise so you know what you're in for. After that, it has information about onboarding and casting appointments. So that is basically where you're finishing off your I-9, and so it's really important to have all of your important documents of basically your identity, so like your birth certificate and your, I'm blanking, what's going on? Your birth certificate and your driver's license and passport, if possible. Like, you have to look up which column is like ABC. But Disney sends you different things for you to look at on what you need to bring, but you got to bring those for casting because that's basically where you finish off your I-9, and it's very crucial that you have those documents. Otherwise, you can't work for them, so don't forget them. I'm gonna try not to, but yeah, after that, basically, it talks about what's gonna be expected in casting, like fingerprinting, and then finishing the I-9, and it gives you some more instructions on that, which is really nice to have. After that, basically tells you about how to get there from the bus systems. And then after that, talks about traditions. And traditions, I have heard, is basically your initiation into being a Disney cast member. And I can't wait for that. I've heard you're gonna probably cry. I've heard it's life-changing. I've heard it's amazing. But I also heard I'm gonna get super hungry because I need to bring snacks because it's super long. It's like 4 or 5 hours long. So I'm expecting it to be a full day thing. But I'm excited for that, so I don't really mind. But in my traditions, it's located at the Disney University Cap 60, and it's at 3 in the afternoon on February 1st. So on February 1st is when it is going to be happening at 3 o'clock in Cap 60. So I'm very excited for that. I know it's going to be super awesome, and at that point, once you're done with that, you get your blue ID, you also get your name badge, And so mine's gonna say McKenna, Cal Lutheran University. So I'm excited. That's gonna be really fun. And after that, yeah, I don't know too much about it, but besides, I do know that it's gonna be like such a huge moment once you're done with that, and you also get access to all the parks afterwards. So you get to get into all the parks for free. Yay. I'm excited for that. But that is very important. Traditions is like one of the most important things in your whole like beginning process of getting there, because it's like your Disney initiation. So it's pretty cool. But after that, it has a little bit more on the buses and what times you need to leave your apartment complexes to go to Traditions on time. It also has what time you need to be there by. The sun's being really weird right now. It's like really bright. I don't know if you can tell, but that's basically what is on your itinerary, and that is what you should expect when you get your itinerary. So the main things to look out for when you get that is basically your working location, which is really exciting, your housing complex, but you won't know how many housemates you will have. You don't know any of that yet, but you do know the location. And then basically all of your different appointments for check-in day and Traditions. So yeah, I'm very excited, and it's honestly crazy that I'm leaving in 3 days, and it's gonna be a crazy adventure. I mean, I've never been to Florida ever in my life. I have never been that far away from family. Luckily, I'm gonna have my cousin Richard and that whole side of the family there too. And I'm very excited to be able to, explore somewhere I've never been before. And I've had so much support and love from my family and my incredible boyfriend. And I know that this is gonna be an adventure of a lifetime, but it's also gonna be the good, bad, and the ugly. Like, I know it's a lot of work, and I know there's gonna be so many highs and so many lows and so many different emotions. And honestly, I'm excited for this roller coaster of emotions. Like, I'm ready to follow my dream of working for Disney and getting this opportunity, and I know I'm gonna do a great job. And I'm excited to meet everyone and be in a whole different environment. It's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be honestly one of the best times of my life, I could already tell. So it's just gonna be 3.5 months, but it's gonna teach me a whole lot. So I cannot wait to begin this journey. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video isn't the most entertaining of them all, but it is really practical to know what the itinerary has in store for you. My clock is going off again, sorry if you can hear it, but I feel like it's really important and super informative to know what to expect when you do get your arrival itinerary, and just kind of get a brief summary of who I am and what I'm doing in this Disney college program. And I can't wait to have you guys all along for the ride, and stay tuned for more videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, Hakuna McKenna. That's all I can say. Bye guys.